Hey there, in today's travel tip video, you'll learn what to pack for Hawaii, what you may not need for Hawaii. For many parts of Hawaii, you're going to be walking on dirt paths, maybe loose gravel, plush green grass, and pavement. And if you're in a house, you're going to need to take off your shoes as you enter. So I packed my roll-up bedroom shoes, but you pack them flat in the little pocket inside my suitcase. Another shoe that is great for walking along paths. This has a rugged sole, but it's a water shoe. It is completely waterproof because of the beach rainfall that you'll have every once in a while. Although we've had 80% chance of rain 2 days and it has not rained during the day at all. One travel tip for Hawaii is a lot of the restaurants and some places you are going to stay in are not air conditioned. If you're going to go into a restaurant, you 99.9% will not need a top layer. For scattered rain showers, I had ballet flats that were completely waterproof in the trunk of our car. They do come in darker colors, but I chose the light one for a dress or shorts. I needed these waterproof shoes on our food tour, and it is especially fun in Hawaii to jump in puddles, although I do not recommend it with ballet flats. Another item that may be easier for you to take besides my really strong, small, travel-sized umbrella is just a little cheap poncho that you can get at Walmart or Amazon. I think they're more expensive on Amazon. But just having that in your rental car or in the pocket of your skirt that you're going to be wearing on this walk. The first hotel we stayed at, because our condo was not available until the next day, I used this to go to the hotel pool. But look how rugged, like solid step this little sandal is. It does have a little bit of arch support. I found it's really comfortable and it wasn't slippery for the pool, the tile pool floor. Great option, and I can wear it with a dress. Here are some options for taking a walk when you do not want to take your crossbody bag everywhere, because Hawaii is more like a hippie beach state. So you've got t-shirts, tank tops, a skirt, some shorts, and maybe a fun dress. So I have this crossbody bag that is like a camera bag. It's huge on the inside. But I also have this little clutch that holds my driver's license, credit card, and going through security, I put my driver's license right there. But it does have the little wristlet if that's all I want to take to get coffee that morning. If you're going on an excursion or something, especially snorkeling or something that could be wet, this holds a lot and it is water resistant. One thing that I remind you of for Hawaii, do not forget to take like a $20 tip per person for your great excursions. We're going on a food tour, so I'm also taking my little antibacterial wipe or some type of wipe if your hands get sticky from the macadamia nut cinnamon rolls or the peanut butter toast with banana and honey made fresh for you with their homemade sourdough bread. And then another option is this little lanyard ID holder. It's RFID blocking. It has 3 pockets, easy enough, but also it would hold the rental car key if that's an option. If you want to go to the beach, you can wear this or the belt bag if you're going to go walking on the beach. And that way you can have your phone and be hands-free, or have your credit card and key card around you and be hands-free walking on the beach. And worry-free. You want to hang loose when you're in Hawaii. I don't think I've ever brought this many shoes, but I fit every single thing that I'm showing you in my carry-on bag, the non-expandable version. This is expandable, but I didn't expand it just to see if I could fit everything in. I fit 4 shoes in there because in the summer, it's easy to pack these type of shoes. After being on the beach or a tile floor, it's nice to wear rugged sole with arch support sandals. Fantastic. Merrell is like my favorite brand, and this is a good neutral leg lengthening for your travel outfit. Nice sandal with support. It is a buckle, but it has this little stretchy part right here that stretches just a little bit for you. Another bag that I brought was this little purse just for my dresses. I wanted to take this into a restaurant, and it's that neutral kind of straw look that would also go with my little hat and my dress that I wore. I highly recommend this palm frond dress. It's so comfortable and does not cling, but you can also wear the little shorts underneath it. If you're walking all day and you just want to wear flip-flops or these little sandals and a dress during the day, I highly recommend, if you do not have a strapless bra, the Neats. They're nipple covers, but they stay put. I wore them and the dress to our massage that was oceanside at the Hanalei Day Spa. And then I had my hat to put on right after. For hanging out during the day, I wish I had brought one more skirt with me because I've already had to wash this one, because you're just hanging out all day, every day. This has 2 pockets on each side, on the outside and the leggings. The shorts part are so soft. It almost feels like they're mesh, but they're not at all. They do not cling, nor do they ride up. I'm wearing a large and I'm 5'8", size 10-ish. It even has the back pocket, and it has a little pocket for your tea if you're playing golf with it. Love the length. It easily comes way past my belly button. It can be really high or lower. This is a great belt for a beach vacation outfit color scheme. They're neutral. It's a creamy color and gold, so it can look nice. Or just if you need a belt, it's a great option where you only pack one. And remember my travel tip, don't roll up your belt to go in the suitcase. You want to pack it along the perimeter of one side of your suitcase. When going to the beach, walking to lunch, walking from breakfast to the beach or to the pool in your condo where you're staying, you need a good, not see-through, I don't like see-through, a cover up. This is so soft and flowy. It does not cling. It comes in like 20 colors or something like that. It can cinch on the side for a more feminine look, or you can leave it flat. And then these swimsuits I have are my favorite. The strapless is totally secure. You're not pulling it up all the time. And it's full coverage bottom along with these black ones. The black ones that I have, I highly recommend. They go over my belly button. They are so high-waisted and they kind of hold you in tummy-wise. And then the V-neck top is a tankini, and it has the underwire bra for me, and it fits perfectly. And the adjustment straps, if it's important to you, the adjustment straps are really wide if you're bigger chested. A lot of people take some kind of active excursion or tour. These are perfect shirts for humid vacation spots, or Houston, Texas, where I'm from. As a pilot's wife, we have to pack and only a carry-on suitcase. So I have trimmed down what I really need to pack, but I've way overpacked for Hawaii, and it still fit. You do not even know you're wearing a shirt. So if you're sweating in a humid vacation spot, that is a shirt. This is a shirt that I picked up with this one recently from Talbot's. They should pop up right here. They're somewhat ribbed, and I really like on this one how the sleeves are long, but these are 2 types of tops that you can wear casually during the day with white shorts, what I'm wearing this one with, or with khaki shorts, which is what I wore with this one, and t-shirts. But you can also feel totally dressed enough to go into a restaurant. I wore this shirt in the airplane. I absolutely love it. It does not cling either, and it comes in other colors as well. You're going to want this dress. Now I'm 5'8", and it hits, this is a large. I had to have it altered right here because it was a little loose right here. It comes almost to my knees, pretty much to the top of my knees. It's not see-through. It is so fun, does not cling. And it has different shades. If you don't like the aqua color, love this dress. You will have it forever. For the long flight, I packed my hoodie because it went kind of with these colors. I also wore this high neck tank top blouse that does not cling. It hangs right, and it's easy to undo the clasp by yourself. Here's some things that I packed for the long flight. I divided my toiletries, and I packed a lot of my bracelets and jewelry in this little stand-up bag, and some other travel essentials that I need. But for the flight, I packed this kind of pouch and the newer version of these. These come in a 3 set. But I had some makeup that I was going to put on at the end of the flight, and the little container, a pill organizer for medicine. Those are all just small things that I can get to in my backpack during the flight. If you bring medicine that is liquid, I now have a cholesterol medicine that has to stay cooled or refrigerated all the time. I highly recommend this. You do have to declare it. So you have to tell the TSA officer, hey, I've got liquid medicine in the outer pocket for airport security. I've got liquid medicine. Do you need to see it? No, it can stay in your bag. That's what they said in Houston. I'll see what they say on the way back in Hawaii. I also had my prescription shampoo that is larger than 3.4 ounces. And I had told them in TSA that I also had this shampoo, and they're like, don't worry about it. But I did have the prescription for both of those. I cut out the box of prescription with it on there and had those in my crossbody bag just for that part. And they never asked for them. So then after the flight, I put them down in my backpack for the return flight home. I did use this plug because a lot of the airlines have the outlets under the seat to charge my watch, because we were flying all day, but we landed here in the morning and then we had to go all afternoon until we got here. I charged my watch and my phone a little bit if you need that for a really long flight. There's also just a regular charger that uses no plugs to charge your phone if you just need to charge your phone after the long flight or near the end. I also had this makeup case, and these are my hooded eye type brushes, remember, and the travel size ones. They all fit in here. But this is one thing that I had. It's brand new. It's a little seashell. Why do you need a seashell mid-flight? You need the brush at the end of the flight, because remember, your head's like matted against the chair, the airplane seat, and it's got the little mirror if I want to touch up my makeup. So I kept that together. And then for long flights, I always have just a little dish, and I don't put it in my liquids bag anymore, and nobody has caught it yet. But it's a little bit of my Gold Bond for Diabetics super thick lotion. For when I wash my hands in the airplane, my fingers get totally prickly and I go a lot. I also use these little bags. This has my little Plumeria earrings in them because they're flat and they're not going to poke out. But that was some jewelry that's for Hawaii. I also have the baggies that hold the little waterproof Band-Aids. Y'all, these are the best. They stretch and they're waterproof. I have these for my new sandals on here. From 2 days, I've taken 2 showers and it has not come off at all yet. Then I keep my microphone, my little lapel microphone in here. This is something you don't have to buy, but it's worth every little $6 pennies. There are 3 sets of liquid containers and it did not leak the entire flight. I would only put thick lotion or thick product in there. Totally worked. It's got a double locking system and still can move, like squish and smush, so the air is not going to make it explode in your liquids bag. I always take this lip medic stuff for a long flight because I got it during a massage in Dry, Colorado. It is like medicine for your lips, and it's like thicker than lip gloss, but it's not sticky, if that makes sense. Another part of the Hawaiian culture is to use reef safe sunscreen. I bought 2 different types because the one I used in Maui 2 years ago was like Think Reef or something like that. We all got burned and it did not work. They're both white lotion and super thick. So far, my husband, who is Swedish white, has not gotten burned with this one. I always travel with my double-sided sunglasses case because I have to have my reading glasses, but this is what you need for a beach location. You do not want to use the eyeglass cleaner peeps that I have. I bring these eye cloths. They come in a pack of like 100, but you can tear off however many you need. They would clean the suntan lotion off of your eyeglasses, your sunglasses, and your phone screen. We always bring our aluminum mug to keep your fruity drink cold or your coffee hot on the lanai in anywhere in Hawaii. And then I'm just gonna have my jewelry that I brought. They're costume jewelry. I did buy this watch band because it's just such happy colors for the beach. And they all can mix and match, being versatile as travel outfit accessories. And then these little seashell earrings I thought were fun. You don't find seashells in Hawaii really, so that's why I brought the little flower earrings. For this trip, I was able to put all of my earrings down in here except for the Plumeria, the flower earrings. It's a Sephora liquid container set that I never use anymore. If you've been to Hawaii, leave your comment below of something that you wish you had taken or you forgot to take, or something that you always pack to any of the islands in Hawaii. If you need 9 things to do in Kauai, I have a list of things in this video. Just watch it at any time. But I also have all of my newest travel tips in my videos for you as well that will pop up, and I'll put it down here for you in the pinned first comment or in the description paragraph that's right underneath this video. I cannot make everything pop up in the bottom corner, especially the stuff from Amazon. So I'll also have everything in the description paragraph below or in the pinned first comment for you. Thanks so much for your time. Mahalo.